Joy versus pleasure. One is good, the other is sublime. Joy is often confused with pleasure, which makes it almost impossible to experience true joy. Pleasure is a short-lived sensation. Joy is an emotional state that shapes perceptions of the present and future. Like all emotions, joy prepares us for action. It motivates appreciation and emotional connection. Think of what happens physically when you experience joy. You want to stand up and reach upward or outward to jump for joy. You want to embrace someone, either literally or in your imagination. Joy is expansive. It makes us feel larger and heightens the experience of being alive. Pleasure contracts in a stream of internal sensations. I mean, that's good, it feels good, but it's not going to change your life like joy can. Joy resolves in a residue of well-being. Pleasure resolves in lower energy and mood. If we go beyond peak joy, we know rapture, a soaring heart. Prolonging intense pleasure causes pain. Joy validates your deepest values. Pleasure seeking often violates your deeper values. But we have inhibitions to joy. Children, even infants, experience a lot more joy than adults until they've suffered enough loss and rejection to form inhibitions. In adults, joy occurs when we overcome loss or despair, or something that could signal loss or despair. I once was lost, but now I'm found. Loved ones returning unharmed from peril. We can cultivate routine joy. Acknowledge your guilt, shame, sadness, and fear. We must be aware of vulnerability to transcend it. To experience the wonder of being alive, we must acknowledge the terror of being alive. To experience joy, appreciate, don't judge. Joy requires an open mind and heart. Connect intimately, humanely, spiritually. I think there's a lot of pent-up joy in the world. If there's such a thing as pent-up anger, there is also pent-up joy. When we deny the natural desire to appreciate and experience joy, we suffer frustration, depression, anxiety. The world seems dull, flat, and unprofitable, to paraphrase Hamlet. Because joy is the most contagious of positive emotions, it has the potential to improve the world. When we experience joy, we affect everyone around us, and they in turn affect everyone around them, and the world gets a little better.